For years, India was ruled under the iron fist of Great Britain. In 1857, they fought against their masters and mostly succeeded. They were very proud of their victory, and nationalism grew throughout the country.
This feeling of pride began during a battle known as the 1857 Rebellion. This very first struggle took place during the time India was still under the control of the British.
As the British ruled India, they kept the Indians from unifying by emphasizing the differences between local populations. Doing so allowed the British to continue ruling.
Lord Curzon was appointed as Viceroy in 1899. He wanted to make reforms, most of which took away the people's new rights. He even held a meeting where they decided to limit the number of Indian teachers. This was known as the University Act.
The seat of British power was located in Calcutta, Bengal. In 1905, Curzon decided to split up the state in the partition of Bengal. He hoped to make the Indian constitution weaker, which would enforce British rule.
Protests and boycotts soon broke out against British trade. The British replaced Curzon and made the Morley Minto reforms in hopes of calming the people. This still divided the Indians by religion, however, such as separate electorates for Muslims.
Congress has maintained a secular view, but Hindu symbols relating to the Swadeshi movement made Muslims uneasy. Some believed separating from India would benefit Muslims, so in 1906 they formed the Muslim League in the city of Dhaka.
Eventually, the British repealed the partition of Bengal in 1911. When the partition was repealed, Bihar, Orissa, and Assam arose from the western area.
The British began to rely on Indians to fight in their army for World War I, promising compensation for their service. Ironically, World War I was started by the idea of self-determination, yet the Indians were already conscious that the British did not always enforce this idea.
In 1916, the Indian National Congress and the Muslim League agreed on the representation of the peoples and hoped to account all opinions. The agreement of Congress and the Muslim League became known as the Lucknow Pact.
The Lucknow Pact could not be ignored since the British needed Indian support, which led to Edwin Montego to propose the Montego-Chelmsford reforms. This would mean India could gain some independence, but Britain's excessive use of force still bothered them. Thank you for your time, and thanks for watching!